Hey everybody, it's your boy Franklin Crocker from The Franklin Crocker Show. You could have been listening or watching any show in the world right now, but you're here with me, and I truly appreciate that. It's your boy Franklin from The Franklin Crocker Show, and we are live. This is our first podcast back since man, how many months? 6 months? 4 months? 5 months?
I can't even keep track.
You can't keep track?
No.
Well, we're back now.
We're back. That's all that matters.
Wait, when was the last show?
The last show was probably
When I was on there. I think it was that Tuesday before.
Yeah,
was it in
Tuesday.
September?
September
27th,
maybe?
So it's
I
been
know,
so
guys,
4 months.
It's been since
But today we're gonna get right into it. Today we're talking about love and hate.
Why are we talking about love and hate?
We're talking about love and hate because of the Buffalo Bills.
Just gonna blame it on them.
I'm gonna blame it on the
just-
Buffalo Bills.
we're going right there.
We're going right into this. I love and I hate the Buffalo Bills. And the reason why I love and hate the Buffalo Bills is this. They built me up and they let me down. They've been doing this for a long time, since the 90s. Remember, Kerry, 1990, 91, 92, and 93, we went to 4 Super Bowls. One of them we got blown out 52-17.
Was it 52-17?
Cowboys, 52-17. And my issue with this is this, and I know I got some things here about Stephon Diggs. He put it on Twitter. So he says there, it's easy to criticize me for my reactions than my results. He says, I want to play okay, but the level we played at was not to my standard. And he's right.
Yeah.
It's not about losing.
Respect.
We all lose. We're all going to lose. We're going to lose in life.
At some point in life,
order
yeah.
to be good at something, you have to fail at it. I get that. But it's how you lose. Kerry, you know this statement. Kerry's a boxer. Kerry loves boxing. Mike Tyson, you know the statement I'm about to say. What did Mike Tyson say?
Well, first of all, you always got a plan until you get hit in the face.
Well, he said
No, that's how he said it. You always got a plan until you get hit in the face.
Kerry said it a clear way. I'm going to say how he said it. Everybody got a fucking plan until you get punched in the mouth. And that's true.
We got punched in the mouth.
Well, hold on,
in
but
the
dude,
mouth.
you don't feel like he was just being a little bit egotistical in his comments?
Stephon Diggs?
Yeah.
No, because you know why?
Come on, man. They still got a role to play out here.
Josh
Allen was
Steph,
still,
if you watch
we saw
him
when
now-
he was talking to him, Josh Allen was head down. Hey, we got to remain professional, buddy. Stop making a scene in front of, cameras. People got their phones out.
I respect it. You know why? It shows his passion.
Well, it's the fire.
It's the fire in him because
it's the fire.
There's some players, and you know what? You know what the player I'm about to say right now? Ezekiel Elliott. After they lost the game, Zeke has got his car keys. I see her in Mexico. I'm out. Deuces.
I don't know, man. I think he's playing with fire right there, man. Because shoot, they mess around and say, all right, this is not the type of hothead we need on the team, and
I need him on the team.
everybody on the chopping block right now. The only one that's safe is Josh Allen.
Nah.
He's the only Buffalo Bill that's safe right now.
They paying him $250
million. He's the only one safe. That's all I'm saying, man. The coaches,
Buffalo
fair
needs
game.
Buffalo needs Stephon Diggs because his style.
Well, he got a cool style. And it was crazy. I seen Steph the other day.
Listen, his
I seen
style
it
is so fire.
3 weeks ago, I seen him on the west side. He's getting on the highway. And he was in a pink Lamborghini truck, the Yaris.
Yes.
And it reminded me of Cameron. You remember Cameron had a range back in the day? He said my range looked like Laffy Taffy. Yo, Stephon Diggs, Lambo looked like Laffy Taffy. Looked fire.
His style is so on point.
If I catch him on the highway, you know I'm going to try to race him too next time. But again, going back to what I said before.
I'd pay to see that.
All I'm saying is if Bagulos didn't like what he said, he would be having that Laffy Taffy Lamborghini in New York Jets or something somewhere, man. I'm just saying, man.
I think you should give him an unlimited contract forever until he feel like retiring. Because you need that fire.
You do.
The problem is this, Kerry. We don't have enough of that fire on the team right now. We don't have somebody like him. Because you need that locker room coach.
I get it.
You need somebody to pump the team up again. He's like, I'm not saying he's like me because I'm not. Maybe I am like that. I am a little animated.
I just don't think that nobody had fire that day.
Nobody. And that's the problem. And you have to have that fire. You have to have something that's going to go inside of you and build up. There's two kind of players, in my opinion, that on any kind of sport. You have the player that wants the championship, and you have the player that wants the bag. Stephon Diggs, he wants the championship. You can tell because he had that much passion and fire in his voice. And again, he's yelling, screaming. Granted, it looked bad on TV. We don't know what he said to Josh Allen. It looked bad on TV, the antics. He may be throwing the helmet. But I'm cool with that because that should build the rest of the team up. Like, yo, if he cares, we got to care just like he does. Transfer that energy to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
And we didn't show up and show out at all.
We did not.
And I said before, sorry to say it, but if DeMar didn't have the cardiac arrest, we'd have got our ass with the first game. Real talk, the way they drove on us. So that's my love and hate is the Buffalo Bills. And one more thing before I get off of this subject. One more thing.
But
But that's what we're talking about today is love and hate.
Love and hate. So my
Right.
love and hate is Buffalo Bills. But the one other thing I want to speak about is this. So the medicine that everybody's talking about is get rid of the offensive coordinator, get rid of the defensive coordinator. That's the medicine we're talking about. But we all know about medicine sometimes. We all seen the commercials. We all seen the commercials. You take this. Let's talk about Viagra. Yeah, you take Viagra.
Why did you have to
I don't know.
pick
I just thought Viagra. That's what I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm gonna talk. You talk about you take this, but side effects could be X, Y, and Z. Side effects could be headache, nausea, anal leakage. I don't want any of those things.
No, you did not just say that on air.
This is not on air. This is on the Franklin Crocker Show podcast. So my point is,
it's a whole new ball game.
Whole new ball game. Be careful what you ask for because we can get a new offensive coordinator. We can get a new defensive coordinator. But guess what happens the next year? Now we go from, what was our record? 13-6, 13-4?
13-3.
13-3. Now let's say it happens next year. You can go from 3 to 13 because of that.
True.
All right, hold up, man.
There's a lot of different variables.
Okay, so hold up. We're talking about love and hate here, though.
Love and hate.
If you love it so much, why do you want to change it so much? See, like if we was talking about your lady or something right here that you love to hate your lady, would you want to make all those alterations or would you want to keep going on to see if this thing could really come
grow
right
and
together?
Work on,
yes. Come on,
like,
man, let's work on this.
Let's bring therapy into this.
Yes.
Okay.
You know,
so
right?
you think therapy?
Everybody needs to go to therapy. Seriously.
Aaron, you love therapy. Aaron.
I do love therapy.
You got stocks in therapy or something?
No, I don't. But
Okay.
it's about evolving and it's
get
about
it.
growth. And so maybe the Buffalo Bills have to, work on it, build, grow.
How long do you have to grow?
It's a process.
I don't
It's a
know.
process.
It's
it
a
could be
process.
5 years.
How
It could be
long?
7 years.
Yeah, but didn't we
It
just
could
have
be
one of
30
the
years,
best seasons?
1990, ladies and gentlemen.
No, the careers don't. The careers don't last that long. No, I think the career span of a lot of linemen being able to keep the players under the salary cap is probably only 5 to 7 years. So they getting towards the end of this. You might as well ride this out. You got to ride the relationship out, man. You gonna give up early and then going back wishing, oh man, I should have gave her a chance. I should have probably worked that a little bit more. Come on, man. You got to see it all the way through.
And you're right now.
You never know if you're done.
You're talking about relationships. That people have a lot of love and hate for relationships as well. Relationship
Ain't
may be
that
it.
the
It could be a
truth?
marriage. It could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. Whatever you into, cat, dog, I don't care.
I'm just saying, you like cars. What about that old car that you said, man, I should have kept that, man?
Yeah, but guess what? You can't love these hoes. Can't love them. It's like the pimp game. You can't love them. Somebody give you enough money for it, deuces, it's gone. Aaron, somebody pay me enough money for you? I'm not keeping it.
Oh, for real?
I'm keeping you, Aaron.
Okay, you better say
That's
that.
a love.
That's love. I'm keeping it. Aaron, you
better
get that.
say
You get that long-term contract like Stephon Diggs. I'm keeping you.
the retirement.
You get the contract.
Guaranteed money. She get the guaranteed money.
You get the guaranteed
Until we
money.
retire.
Aaron, see, you get in the bag. Well, not yet, but you get in the bag. You're going to be getting the bag, and you get the long-term contract. You get the Super Bowl too. You get
What
the
kind
ring.
of bag? Is it a Louis Vuitton?
If that's what you want, yeah, that's all you can
Yeah,
get. Okay,
actually,
that's the
that
only
is on
bag
my
you want.
list.
I got that. Yeah,
That
we
is
get
on
that.
my list.
Okay, there it is. Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah, I would like a Louis.
But I get what you're saying, Carrie. It does happen in relationships too. You do have to. But there is a time where we all know that thin
A
line.
plateau. Well, do you feel like they've plateaued, and you don't think that this team or the coaching management can take them to where they have to go?
It has a lot to do with management. It has a lot to do with the
Yeah.
personnel. It's the people. It's the culture that you create. Now, granted, the Bills, I give them this. They have an amazing culture when it comes to the community. I give them that. But that still doesn't give me championships.
They're very engaged in the
Very
community.
engaged. Now, Aaron, you have something in your line. Please
Well,
do
so
not
this
read
was-
that whole thing,
I'm
Aaron.
not
You read it to
gonna
me earlier.
read-
That was 5 minutes
Listen,
long. It's longer than the
I only
show.
read it to you because you were driving, and I was like, "This is really
But
interesting."
it was longer than the show.
I know. No, there's some chatter out there.
Yes.
On the internet.
Okay.
Okay. About listen, Buffalo's been through a lot.
Okay.
The past 9 months, right? Mm-hmm. And this one gentleman, Jeff Wilbur, had some really powerful things to say, like, all that Buffalo has been through, the collective trauma, the Buffalo massacre, right? You have two storms, so many, what is it, up to 45 people have died in the
Yeah,
in
a lot of
the
people.
in the blizzard of
I get it.
2022.
Yep.
Not 2023.
Yeah, I said 22 sometimes. Oh,
No,
whatever.
you said
Yeah,
2023.
I go back in time every once in a while.
No, we were going to the future with that Instagram.
Oh yeah, whatever. Either one.
But anyway,
I said
so
2020. I said 2002 was one time too.
yeah, you're just out of
Whatever.
control.
Keep it going.
No, but like collectively, we've been through so much trauma. So like, the Buffalo Bills, they are our team. They have felt the trauma. They've
Yes.
gone through the blizzards with us.
Yes.
Did that play a part?
Yeah, but you're a professional team. You're professionals. You get paid to do a job. And I get it. You're doing a lot of other things. You go through the dramas, the ups and downs like we go through it as well. And I don't give credit to the Bills for doing something else. I mean, I'm not going to say it. I'm not gonna, I don't know what we're talking about. This is my show. When they had the community dig them out of the snow. You got millionaires, Buffalo Bills players, millionaires. You got your community to dig you out of snow? No. Now, I hope they paid these guys a couple dollars.
True.
Because
I
they
hope
could have
so.
paid for the community.
What was it? Squirrel Winters.
Squirrel Winters, the guy that
Squirrel
dug
Winters
Josh
dug
Allen and
Josh
everybody
Allen
out. To me, yes, I that's great to have that kind of community, but again, these are millionaires. These guys, Josh
True.
Allen makes $258
True, but they're human.
million.
That's true. That is a lot
That's
of
a lot
money.
of money.
That's a lot of money.
He could have bought his own plow truck. He should have his own. He should have his own plow truck.
He should.
He should be
He
driving
lives
a plow
in
truck.
Orchard Park.
Come on. So that's my opinion. We can get off the Bills. I'm not going to bash the Bills anymore, but again, it is my love and hate.
Go
for
Bills.
the Bills. It's
Yeah.
my love. It's my love and hate.
It's your love and hate. That's what we're talking about. Love and hate.
Yes, love and hate. So
We're gonna get you on a show
we
with
love
Tony
to
Romo.
love them, but we
Yeah.
also we don't like to lose. It was hard. It was like gut wrenching.
do you have any love and hate? Anything about anything of love and hate at all?
You're gonna put me on the spot.
Right on the spot. And you on
I
TikTok
know.
right now
Hi,
too.
TikTok.
Yeah, hi TikTok. Hi TikTok. So you're on TikTok right now.
I think that there are a lot of things.
Like what?
Sometimes when
be me.
yes,
Okay.
Franklin.
Yes, what about me?
I do.
Let's talk. This is an open forum right here.
I do. I love you.
Okay.
But then there's some times that you really annoy me. I don't know if I would call it hate.
Okay.
Hate is a very
But annoy?
strong, but annoying.
Okay,
Yeah,
like what?
you're-
What do I do to annoy you? Tell me. I'm still gonna do it, but tell me. At least I know. At least I'm conscious about it. What do I annoy you with?
Well, you're 100% on 24/7, and that's a lot sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That is-
So that's why
It's a
I'm
lot for
kind
me
of happy
sometimes.
we live in separate apartments. It
True
does.
story.
Yeah, true story.
You know what's funny? Because we had that conversation not too long ago too about joining one and
how
we was being
could
like,
we-
nah,
yeah,
we was like, oh no, that
the-
might be a good thing. That might not be a good thing. We might be better off to having our own little places.
Well, because I like my space.
And if we did have a place together, real talk, I
Yeah.
would have my own room, you have your own room. People
Yeah,
do that.
I
People do
think
that now.
that okay. I think let's do that.
Yes. I have my room, you have your
All
room.
right, I'm
Let's go.
okay with
Solve
that.
their relationship off a love-hate
Yeah,
conversation.
no, but a love-hate conversation.
Done.
Wow.
Anything for you, Carrie? You got any love, hate,
I
anything?
know, Carrie.
Come on, man.
Nah, I mean, I think the ultimate thing when you talk about that is something that you really love and that you may not hate them, but you hate things about what they do. And
Yeah.
I think that's people.
Okay.
Whenever we deal with people, it's things that we love about people and it's things that we hate about people. I'm sure that the fans out here love Josh Allen, but they hate when he throw interceptions.
Facts.
Right?
And that's going back to it again. You're going to throw interceptions in a game. You're going to fumble in a
gonna
game.
happen.
It's when you do it, though.
Hey.
It's
but
when you throw the
but do you
interception.
still love him even after he done did it?
Nope.
See, there you go. See,
Nope.
Some people will bear to differ, man. I mean, that's just
If you throw an interception in the middle of the field, I'm cool with it. You in the middle of the field.
Not
But
in
when
the
you
red
about to
zone?
score a touchdown
Not in the red
and you
zone.
throw it, I got a problem with that. I do.
Was that the last minute or so of the game?
He's done it every time.
was-
Minutes, fumbles, and interceptions, all type of stuff. Now, granted, he may be hurt. I get it. It's part of the game, though. You're getting paid $258 million. I keep bringing it up. Let me get paid $258 million. I'm out there. You see some of them guys. Somebody said somebody went out there in a thong. A guy went with a thong with no shirt on. Pay me $258 million. I'm going out with a thong and a shirt. No shirt.
No
30-degree weather. Pay me $258 million. But again, it's just, and I know I'm not saying the money is, that's the money is a big issue too. When you pay somebody that much money, you have to perform. You have to. Or you'll say, you know what? Nah, give me a little lesser bag because I'm not going to perform the way you guys want me to.
But, I mean, he had a great season in general, right?
Who's that?
You're right.
Who's that?
Who?
Josh Allen?
He had a good season, but not as good, not his best season. Not at all.
Oh,
Not
okay. Guys, because I don't really know
you don't
sports.
you don't follow sports.
I don't really follow sports.
You don't follow sports. But
I mean, look, if the show wasn't about love, hate, I would go in on him. But I feel like, love, hate is basically saying you got to take the good with the bad.
You do have to, yeah.
You do.
It's just like anything else.
Good and the bad.
If you a spiritual person, you talk about the fruits of the spirit. Long suffering is part of it, even though goodness and everything also comes along with it. And you got to be able to embrace both. So if you're a Bills fan, just like Franklin been going on, and you like when they winning, they only lost 4 games the whole season.
Man,
I'm just saying the winning ratio was about 68%, man.
They lost 4 games, but what matters? You always talk about it before. Okay, what's that word you always talk about?
No, I'm just saying
the hardware. You gotta get the hardware.
That all matters, but again, when you're talking about something that you love and that you hate, that's anybody hates losing. Everybody loves winning.
Everybody loves winning.
I would say almost
but you have to
everybody.
lose though. This life. TikTok. What do you think? What's some love and hate things that you about anybody or anything?
Let's ask TikTok.
Yeah, give me one.
Actually, that's one of my love hates.
What's that?
TikTok.
TikTok. I love TikTok.
No, but I love and hate it.
Yo,
because really, you go down those
so that's a love and hate. Good
wormholes.
job. I love and hate TikTok as well.
Right? Because you get all of a sudden I'm on there for 3 hours and it's like, what just happened to 3 hours of my life?
You know what's funny?
But I learned so much.
Yesterday, Aaron and I were messing around our phones, right? And Aaron pulled up on her phone.
Life hacks.
No. Aaron, you put up on your phone yesterday on how much your phone will tell you how long you've been on your phone, right?
How much screen time.
How much screen time.
Right.
And it breaks it down by app.
Yeah, it do.
Breaks it down by app.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aaron, how much is yours yesterday, Aaron? How much is yours?
Like 2 hours.
Yours is 2 hours. Mine, 8 hours. Then I check TikTok.
That's
Mine on
another
TikTok.
one of the things that I love and hate about you.
What?
That right there.
On TikTok?
You're always on your phone.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how about just having to use social media for life in general? Isn't that like a big love-hate for everybody?
There you
it's
go.
Crazy.
It's part of our society now. It sucks.
You're like, it's like attached to you.
You know what I've grown to find out?
You could be working on your phone.
while
You could be doing
while I'm
so many
posting.
things.
But you know what I've grown to find out?
What's that?
That I
What?
know more about people that I didn't really know by watching them on
social
Facebook
media?
than I knew actually knowing the person.
Of course.
They'll tell you all their business right on social media.
They will.
tell you everything.
You know everything going on with them. You know who
Listen,
their brother is now.
going-
Their aunt passed away yesterday. Like, you can find out everything about them.
Facts.
Going to a reunion, like a high school reunion now.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
It's no fun anymore.
Why not?
You already know
Nah, we're going.
what people look
I'm going
like.
to carry this.
You're
I'm
going
to carry. Yo, I did not graduate from his school.
They think he went to high school with me. The student he went to high school.
I go to his class reunions.
That's great.
And it's crazy because everybody know me because I go to all these class reunions. So
I know,
went
but
to your 10 year.
everybody's life is online.
You got 30. You got the 30 year coming up, right?
I know. Don't remind me. 30
Ooh,
years.
30 years. 30 years out of high school. That's coming up pretty soon. I can't wait to go to that. My school only graduated 22 people. 22. Okay. You might as well. I was say something. I can't say that anymore. I was gonna say a word. I can't say anymore.
No.
Ooh. But I graduated with 22 people.
22.
22 people. And I'm gonna tell you this. It was like I went to a Catholic school. I went to a all black Catholic school. Think about that.
Wow.
Think about that. That's an oxymoron.
Well, also think about
Catholic and black don't go together.
And they're not in business anymore, so let's just. That's another part.
They're not in business anymore. They out of business.
They out of business.
Hence, 22 people graduated. We don't have enough tuition to pay her on. You know what I'm saying? We got to get this thing over. We need though. I think like 3 years after I graduated, it's like, you know what? We went from 22, 18, 16. We're gonna call it quits at this point. So yeah, that was my school. So yeah.
All right.
But again, love and hate.
Love and hate.
Love and hate. So Carrie, what is your love? Oh, you already gave us a love and hate, right?
You did. I think we've got a song.
Oh, we got a
Don't
song.
you
Yes,
wanna-
let's play the song. Yeah, we're talking about love and hate. What is your love and hate TikTok? I see you on here. What's your love and hate? We'll play a quick song. I love it. You're not gonna be able to hear it, but you'll be able to hear it later on. All right, my love and hate. Here it is. This is a song that describes love and hate for us. They love me and they hate me and they love me again. Ooh. Hold me tight. Hey, let me go. Heal my heart and my soul.
Never ever know your soul. Never know your heart.
Make me smile. Take me from.
Ain't no level, no hundred city, you should tell me. I'm just waiting on somebody to show me.
Give me love. Take it all away again.
Yeah.
Yo, that was by Wale.
Wale.
Now, Wale, matter of fact, Kerry, you got a story about Wale, kind of. You seen Wale this summer.
Yeah, I did.
Remember at Conway's? Shout out to Conway. Conway's Drumworks. We were backstage with Conway and them, man.
Right.
And Wale was there?
Wale was there. Kerry, I had to leave.
I'm not sure if he remember any of that.
Well, he might remember. Kerry, you was a suave dude, dog. Why wouldn't he remember it, man?
Hey,
Come on, man. You look like Morris Chestnut. Why wouldn't he remember it, man? Like, yo, Morris Chestnut here in Buffalo? Oh shit.
Well,
okay.
If anybody's ever been around Wale, they know what he's doing. They know what type of state he was in. So that's the type of state he was in. So I don't expect he remembers too much.
That is hilarious.
Kerry was still Wale. No, Wale's a dope dude. I respect Wale for a couple of things. Number one, he's a sneakerhead. He loves sneakers.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce his name, and I'm not going to try to pronounce it because he might have.
You said you was gonna try to do this,
No,
man.
no,
I definitely don't want to disrespect him like that. It's a little tough.
I'm gonna say this: some fun facts about Wale. Number one, his parents are from Nigeria. Ooh, did you guys know that? Oh, and he always talks about the DMV. You know what the DMV is?
No.
Not the motor vehicle department.
Okay, then I have no idea.
DMV stands for DC, Virginia, and Maryland.
Oh, no way.
DMV, yeah.
Oh, check
So again,
that out.
he puts it all together, all those three places together. He's from DMV, and great dude. And this is not a fun fact about him, but I respect this because again, when you want to talk about somebody's highs, we talk about their lows as well because it's like the Bills. Bills got highs and lows. Wale, he has highs and lows, just like the rest of us, right? And just like me, I
love
got
how
highs.
you're comparing Wale to the
No, he's not.
Buffalo
No, I'm not
Bills.
saying. No, I'm just saying. But we talk about love and hate. The song's called Love and Hate, and Wale went through a time at one point. He lost his. His wife had his miscarriage.
Oh, wow.
His cousin passed away.
So he's married.
Excuse me, his fiance or girlfriend. Maybe not. I apologize. He may be married now. Who knows? At the time, it was a fiance girlfriend, and and he said he went through some depression.
Oh.
And the reason I'm bringing this up, and not to glorify the depression part of it, but no matter. Sometimes we think everything that glitters is always gold. Sometimes we see these successful people. We see people.
They
Wale's.
have heartbreak.
They have heartbreaks. They're
Listen,
human.
They're human. And the Buffalo Bills are human.
Yes, but they're a team. Though it's different. It's one person. Their organization. Wale is a person.
Okay.
He is a brand, though.
You don't think that there's people around him too?
Of course. But he personally went through depression, and he used drugs, heavy drugs, but he got himself off it, which is dope because that happens to people sometimes. No matter what again goes on in life, no matter how high the person you may think they are, they have lows.
Yeah.
We see, and not to bring it up, I'm not trying to get sad here, but the whole thing with Twitch. I'm not gonna lie. There was a TikTok, the one which one was it? The Beyonce one. We getting fucked up tonight. The dance. I did that dance because I seen him and his wife do it, and I'm like, hold up, he's the only male because typically only females do that dance. I said, no, Twitch is doing it. I'm gonna do it, and I got a couple hits on TikTok and Twitter and everywhere else, but I did that dance because of Twitch. And a couple weeks later, he passes away. So no matter how much you may see somebody online, we just talked about the hate, the love and hate
everybody goes through trauma.
But the love and hate of social media, we always see a lot of people's highs. We don't see their lows. Nobody typically shows their lows. It's very seldom you see somebody crying on social media or getting beat up, or you see. Well, actually, take that back. You see people get beat up. But
look at what happened to Hamlin.
Who? Oh yeah,
Damar
Hamlin. Yeah. So I don't know what we're talking about here, but okay, all right.
No. I'm in terms of like the trauma.
The trauma, yes. Okay, the trauma portion.
The trauma.
Yes.
If we're bringing it back to the Buffalo Bills,
we getting rid of Buffalo Bills now. We can't.
The love and hate, but
there is a lot of love and hate, and I do give Wale a lot of credit for coming back. Getting right back in the right space. A lot of times it takes, Kerry is God. It takes praying. It takes, last night we prayed. You know, we don't pray too often together, but we prayed last night. And sometimes it does take that prayer. It takes, something higher and bigger than us, no matter how big we may think we are. It takes something else a little bigger than that. We have to believe and have faith in something else. And having love and hate, there's a lot of love and hate in the world. And again, when you get to your lows, you need something to get you back up, and that's the love and hate as well. So
it's something that I would like to say about love and hate.
What's that?
That I think a lot of people overlook. Going through difficult times requires some strenuous, acts of emotions. It takes a lot. And a lot of people they hate to have to try hard. And usually that's the formula for success. They love the things that you get on the other side of it, but people hate to have to try their hardest. They hate to have to do things or take the hard road or be rejected. And those are the things that really help us be able to overcome. So I know we talking about the Buffalo Bills, but nobody likes it. But at the same time, they're going to hate to have to go through a reconstruction. They're going to hate to have to lose players to try to gain. Like, this is a part of the process, and we just have to embrace that as human beings in life, to want to go through those things and be able to overcome them.
I love my team. This is my team. I love this team because Kerry always breaks it down a very analytical way. Like, damn it.
Kerry's soulful.
My energy's always here. Kerry always right here. Kerry gonna find a sensible way to say something. I'm gonna say something stupid. Kerry gonna say it nice and smooth and Billy D. Williams style. And one of the fans right here said, "Do you hate Drake?" Nah, I love Drake. However, I did the thing about Drake before. I love Drake. However, Drake is not rapping for you anymore. He's not rapping for me anymore. He's not rapping for you or you anymore. Drake is trying to prove a point right now to other celebrities that he's supposed to be there. Everything he talks about is always about big, explosive things. Because again, I can't relate to it anymore. Drake talks about that one song I told you about. He's talking about yachts. He's talking about the Bebelos. He's talking about Cinco Set. Number one, I can't even barely pronounce it, let alone I've never been there before. This hotel he was talking about is $10,000 per night. Well, guess what? I won't be there anytime soon unless I'm cleaning up. You want to hire me as a maid or something? I can do that. But Drake is a great entertainer. I think he's amazing. But nobody ever gave Drake his respect because he comes from Canada. Drake's Canadian. He's Jewish and he's black. So there's another check against him as well. His father's black, his mother's Jewish. So there's a lot of things going against Drake because Drake doesn't have, even though he said it one time.
I hear people make that comment, though, it make me feel like you just being American. Like, it's a whole world out here. Like, he's from Canada, but
that's another
he's
country.
on a worldwide platform. Maybe Americans feel the way that you feel, but people in other countries.
But we had
it's a whole world out here.
We had this conversation with other Canadians. Matter of fact, you were there before. What's his name? The gentleman we go to Toronto for.
Yes.
Right.
He said specifically, he said a lot of times
don't say his
Canadian
name.
artists
Don't get him in trouble.
Canadian artists have to come to the U.S.
Right.
because they're exposed to make it big.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber's.
Correct.
Justin Bieber's.
He did say that.
Weekend. So my point is, you have to come to the United States if you really want to make it big. Even though, to us, remember, Canada is only 20 minutes away. Somebody live down south. Canada's it is another country, somebody else. To us, it's not another country. We're right there. Yeah. I can spit at Canada right now. Seriously, real talk. But back to Drake. Answer your question. I love Drake. Do I hate Tom McDonald? Who is Tom McDonald?
That's the dude that's he's like a white dude that's got the political raps.
Oh, I don't know what Tom McDonald is.
Oh, right.
Yo, send me some Tom McDonald. I'm gonna listen to some Tom McDonald.
That's a really interesting question because it's really fucking crazy shit.
All right. So,
hold on. Maybe not Tom McDonald. No Tom McDonald.
So the first thing I would say, if a
This
person
just
is
went
asking
there,
that about Tom
okay.
McDonald, the first thing I would want to say is,
Oh my God.
I don't necessarily hate anybody. There's things that I love about people and things that I hate about what people.
Okay.
Right. There's could be some things that I hate that you do.
Yeah.
That don't make me not love the person either. So I don't want to
get that.
There
you go being political.
Well, because they're asking you, do you hate
That's good.
someone,
That's good.
and you're not that'll make you shoot. You might as well just put a clan mask on or something like that. If you're talking about hating people.
You know who we love, though?
Who do you love?
We love alottlmedia.com.
Oh, Carrie, she took your job. She just segued into
one of our
sponsor.
sponsors. We want to give some mad love out there to Alotl Media, ALOTLMEDIA.com, because She's building our website, the Franklin Crocker Show website.
She's building the Franklin Crocker website. So, Lauren, thank you for building our website.
Lauren is amazing. We love you, Lauren.
Love you, Lauren. And we also got to give a big shout out, huge shout out, on the count of 3 to the Revelry House.
The Revelry House.
Yes.
We love you guys.
Love you, the Revelry House. Thank you.
We are so excited.
We hate nothing about you.
Yeah.
We hate nothing about you.
No,
Nothing
it's
about
all
you.
love. All
All
love.
love.
All love.
All love. And
All gravy
we're
to
just-
Navy.
Can it be all love?
All great.
It can be all
It's all love. All
It
gravy
is
to
all
Navy.
love.
And we really appreciate you guys having us here. The energy is amazing. Jerry,
Yeah.
we love you too, Jerry.
Fuck you, Jerry.
No, love you, Jerry. We love you, Jerry. Wherever you're at. But again, I don't know who this gentleman is, but I'm gonna look him up.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city, that's what they told me. Be put over a
Hey.
Don't
I did
never
that by accident, but let's rock
Son
out.
of a mother studying at UDC, sitting in taxi cabs with daddy roaming the streets. 7 hallelujahs.
Right
My
now, listen
sultana
to
was
Wale.
clean. On everything I wear it, all the American tees.
Love,
The soul system
hate
most
thing.
prolific in
You
the
gotta listen to Wale.
DMV.
Listen
when
to the
you get
lyrics
the
of
keys,
Wale, love,
seven,
hate
you
thing.
don't
I
get the
want you
beef.
to- while you
Make
listen to
me
the
one,
song,
get the piece to get
I
the
want you to
piece.
actually
You gon'
read
need
the
more than
lyrics.
Wikipedia
Amazing.
to get to me. PG to Mo County, bet they all know about me. Every hood, every bird. I got superb balance from the city that made me love you forever for it. Hope you celebrate every moment forever and know it. You made me what I am, you made me what I'm not. They gon' love you a little different when you at the top.
They're gonna love you a little different when you at the top.
You went all the way to that moment, and the moment it dropped, you just stopped it like that.
You did.
Yeah,
You did.
but again, that's what happens a lot of times. Like Viagra,
Like,
you build it up and then you bring it back down again.
listen. If you wanna see us, follow us on social media.
Follow us on social media. Follow us on TikTok.
We are
I love
on
TikTok.
every.
I love
Well,
you,
you're
TikTok.
live on
I'm
TikTok
live on
right
TikTok.
now.
I'm staying
the
live on
Franklin
TikTok.
Crocker Show on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, all the above, and then they can watch us on YouTube.com.
Yes, and we're gonna have this out probably. Today's Tuesday. We're gonna have this out probably by, let's say, Friday. Yeah. Friday's a good day. This is gonna go live Friday. So TikTok, if you haven't watched this now, you're gonna watch it later on. Watch it live. You actually be able to hear the music with us as well. Again, we love you guys. We love you for following the show. Remember, if your smart device isn't tuned into the Franklin Crocker Show, is it really considered smart? Nah, it's not. You know it's not. You know it's not. We are the show, the podcast show that helps you to hear music differently. We take music and we turn it into a beautiful thing. We would curate a conversation.
Turn into a love-hate
right.
thing.
Love-hate thing.
So remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can love somebody, but Carrie, you said it perfectly. You can hate somebody, not hate somebody, but you could hate something about somebody and still
Right.
love them at the same time. I love it, man.
Go
That's the
Bills.
truth. Go Bills. The season's over with.
The fans love them and they hate them.
I mean,
They hate them right now, man.
they've been winning. They won like 10 games in a row.
Who?
The Sabres.
Sabres. Oh, yeah. See, we love the Sabres.
Sabres
Go
like
Sabres.
3 games out, man.
Yeah,
They
the
like
Sabres.
Go
Go
Sabres.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Go
Yeah.
Buffalo Bandits.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're
yeah.
still
Go
playing.
Sabres.
Like the Patriots.
Yeah, root yourself.
know?
Yeah. Get yourself
Like-
up high again and bring yourself back down. The Sabres haven't won a championship
listen,
since.
we've got a lot to be
I've been
thankful
born.
for.
How dare you? Stop that right now,
Hey,
Sabres.
a lot to be thankful for. We're all back together again.
Yes, we're back together again. Franklin Crocker Show every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. We're going to do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. We're going to do our thing.
Yep.
We're going to have some guests. And also, you know what? Let's give a shout out. Hold up. Let's, you know what? Come on the camera over here. Come over here, girl. Yo, we have a guest.
shit.
We have a
Our
guest tonight.
biggest fan.
We have a fan, and she wanted to be on the show.
love you.
We wanted to bring Tamika. Let's come over here, Tamika.
Every time you like something and you comment, it just brings so much joy to my life.
Talk to the people. Tell
Say
them your name.
hello.
Hi, people. I'm Tamika.
I remember. You know what's funny? We seen you at the Buffalo Kitchen.
We did. Oh my gosh, that was
I had
so
to-
much fun.
I had the Franklin Crocker Show hat on, and she recognized me, and I'm like, "Oh, what's good, yo?" And then I'm Carrie. And,
It was awesome.
Everybody knows Carrie.
Yep.
Carrie's a man. So thank you again for being here. We really appreciate it. You know, we want people to come down every once in a while. We want you to be
right.
part of the energy. This is some great energy in here. This is
This
good
is.
juju.
We're back.
Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat.
On that note,
On that note, peace. See you later.
listen.
And I'll see you when I look at you. Ooh, we out.